Well, we meet tonight as the country is facing an extreme weather situation as well as a growing humanitarian crisis. As we know, Cyclone Ditwa made landfall on Sri Lanka earlier today, affecting thousands of people across the island, and dozens of lives have also been tragically lost so far, and the situation, of course, remains extremely serious. Heavy rainfall continues to pound multiple catchment areas of the Kalani River Basin, while reservoirs in the upper catchment are discharging large volumes of water. Combined with rising water levels recorded at gauging stations, experts warn of a high-risk flood situation that could surpass all the previous disasters that have been recorded so far. Residents in these vulnerable areas are strongly urged to act immediately, moving to the safest possible locations without delay. Disaster management authorities have been instructed to treat this as a top priority emergency and deploy all necessary resources for evacuation as well as relief.
Over 60,000 affected by record-breaking torrential rains. 69 fatalities reported, 67 missing, says the DMC. Disaster Ditwa. Colombo braces for worst floods since 2016. Floodwaters engulf low-lying areas of Kalani River Basin. Sri Lanka received heavy rainfall across 20 districts in all 9 provinces during the course of the day. The low-pressure zones located to the southeast of the island initially developed into a depression and then a cyclonic system which was named Ditwa. The highest rainfall within the last 24 hours was reported from Gammadua Madale, recorded at a staggering 540.6 millimeters. Al-Kadua, also in Madale district, received over 442.8 millimeters of heavy rainfall. Kotmale in Norele district recorded 421 millimeters of rainfall, while 403 millimeters of rainfall was reported from Marasana in Kandy. Several landslides were reported from across the island owing to heavy rainfall. A mound of earth collapsed onto a stretch of the Navala-Gampula main road in Ulapane last evening, damaging a sawmill and several residences in the area. Local residents stated that an individual who sustained injuries was admitted to the Gampula base hospital. Several persons remain missing under the rubble and debris. Chairman of Pasbage Korale Pradeshya Sabha Manjula Karunaratne stated that Navalapitiya-Gampula main road is closed for traffic starting from Navalapitiya. A mound of earth collapsed onto a residence in Old Railway Yard Road, Navalapitiya, tragically killing 2 women and a 3-month-old infant. Navalapitiya Divisional Secretary Ramya Jai Sundara noted that nearly 50 families in the area were promptly relocated to safe locations. 3 persons are reported missing after a mound of earth collapsed onto 2 residences in Gavarammana, Kappatipola. A mound of earth collapsing behind a residence in Kappatipola was recorded on a mobile phone. Several earth slips were reported in Pussalawa, Badulla. 3 lives were tragically lost after a mound of earth collapsed onto a residence. The other than a regional reporter at the scene confirmed that considerable efforts were directed towards recovering the remains of the deceased. Landslides occurred at several locations along 3 access routes to Ayagama. The Ayagama-Gavaragiriya Road and the Ayagama-Idangoda Road were blocked for traffic as a result. Adverse weather severely affected Hemmatagama-Gampula Road yesterday. A safety wall at a residence on Mendismouth, the Hatton, collapsed, damaging a van parked nearby. 2 children of the same family, aged 12 and 7, and their mother lost their lives after a mound of earth collapsed onto their residence in Kahala, Haputale. In the meantime, several trees and mounds of earth collapsed onto a stretch of 6 kilometers of the Badula-Mahiyangone main road starting from Ridipana. The road was completely closed for vehicular traffic while steps were taken to promptly remove trees and debris from the road this morning. A landslide in Hunasgiriya, Kandy brought traffic in the area to a complete standstill. Meanwhile, several incidents of landslides, collapsed mounds of earth and trees were reported from Kegol, Haliala and Maragalakanda in Monaragala. Meanwhile, a tree collapsed onto a moving motorbike in Maharagama in Athulivawa Vallavaya. A couple and their 2 children were travelling on the motorbike and the father tragically succumbed to his injuries. The mother and the 2 children who sustained injuries were admitted to the Vallavaya base hospital. Massive trees collapsed onto the stretch of Vallavaya-Colombo main road starting from Tellula in Uva Kudaya, Vallavaya. A massive tree collapsed in Naivila Veyangoda along Nitambur Katunayaka main road. Traffic on the route was completely disrupted for around an hour. A tree collapsed onto the northern railway line, completely blocking the line for rail traffic. Several trees collapsed onto numerous roads in Kaluthura, damaging residences and properties in the area. According to the latest report issued by the Disaster Management Centre, a total of 69 fatalities have been recorded due to adverse weather conditions from the 16th of November up to date. The report notes that a staggering total of 50 deaths were reported from the Kandy district alone by 12 p.m. today. 67 persons remain missing following several incidents of flooding and landslides reported in the Kandy district alone. District Secretary of the Badula district, Prabhatabe Wadana, confirmed that 35 people have died due to the disaster situation, adding that 27 individuals remain missing. 219,282 individuals of 61,175 families have been affected. The DMC further notes that a total of 18,443 individuals of 5,890 families were relocated to 266 safe places promptly.
The death toll due to disasters affecting a number of districts has gone up to 69. Another 43 persons are missing and 61,000 families affected. 266 safety centers in operation.
The Ditwa cyclone that affected the Batticaloa region has centered about 50 kilometers south of Trincomalee.
Well, the Department of Meteorology states that the system is expected to move north-west, and due to the adverse weather conditions, the number of reported deaths has risen to 89. And according to the Disaster Management Centre, around 44,000 families in 20 districts have been affected.
Due to the overflow of Dikkoya, a number of houses in the Hatton-Darawala tea estate area are submerged in water. On the Hatton-Bhagavantalawa main road, landslides and falling of trees, earth mounds occurred at several locations, disrupting vehicular transport. On the upcountry railway line, landslides have been reported between the Vatagoda and Nanoya railway stations. Flooding has also occurred at the Chilaw General Hospital. The outpatient department and several wards are submerged, leading to the transfer of some patients to Maravilla Base Hospital. The hospital director stated that all emergency operations are being carried out efficiently. Our regional reporter in Ratnapura stated that the Ratnapura Ambalipitia main road has been blocked at the Kahavatta Valadura area. Vehicles are only able to travel through one lane at the Valadura National College of Education area. Along the Ratnapura Ambalipitia main road, one side of the road is blocked, causing disruption to traffic, while the remaining portion is considered dangerous. As a result, the police have advised drivers to exercise caution while travelling. On the Vattegama Elkadua road, a landslide caused obstruction to traffic. On the Colombo-Kandy road in the Kagala Meepitia area, one lane has been opened due to risk of a 3-story building collapsing, and the building has been evacuated, and landslides have been reported in the Kagala alternative routes as well. On the Hatton-Nuwara main road, landslides have occurred at several locations, including Hatton-Kudagama and Kotagala, causing disruption to essential travel since last night. At Batticaloa, the road in front of Manmunai Bridge is submerged, blocking the route. About 35 houses are underwater at Galamunayaya area, Hinguragoda. Rescue operations are being conducted jointly by police and the Hinguragoda Pradesha Sabha.
All the 5 sluice gates of Murugakanda reservoir were opened 4 meters last night. The water was released into Aman River. 3 bridges across Aman River at Alahara have been destroyed. The destroyed bridges are Murugakanda Bridge on Matale, Hettipola Road via Murugakanda, Alahara Bridge on Naula, Polatuwadia Road across Alahara, and Kumara Ella Bridge on Damula Mahyangana Road via Bakamuna. Meanwhile, a large number of low-lying areas around Aman River are still inundated.